All right, let's go. Mika said, and if you play Smash, you're honestly just a... What's up, guys? Omni here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Today is December 31st, 2020, aka the last day of the worst year of our entire lives. So I kind of figured what better way to end the year than to make a video talking about the worst Twitter thread of all time. I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not. From what I've been hearing, from what people have been telling me, apparently there's this Twitter thread talking about fighting game communities that is absolutely terrible. I have not read it. I have avoided it. The Smash community and other fighting game communities and other gaming communities in general have been talking about it and have been quote retweeting it. And I've just been ignoring it. You know, I kind of try to stay away. But a lot of you guys in the last video asked me and said, hey, please read it. Please read it. So I will. I'm going to go ahead and do a live reading of this apparently the worst Twitter thread of all time. And yeah, I'm going to try to be as non-biased as possible. I don't know who this person is. Please do not send them any hate. I'm simply going to read these tweets and be as non-biased as possible and respond with my thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here we go. Starts with, all right, it has to be said, fighting games are categorically bad. All right, that's an opinion. Coming out the gate strong. Let's hear what she has to say. Okay, she's saying it's categorically bad. I actually don't know what categorically bad means. I don't know if she's saying that the entire genre of fighting games is just bad. When she says bad, I don't know what she means by good, but you know what? So far, it's a statement. I've seen worse takes. Let's continue. They're so effing unenjoyable. They all are pure brain poison that punishes you for missing an arbitrary 50-button combo and has the single worst character movement of any video game genre. Every movement button either completely changes your moves or gets misread. I've made a huge mistake. This has got to be bait, right? Because it's just it's a factually incorrect statement. I mean, she hasn't played all of the video games. Not every video game has a 50-button combo. This actually sounds like a perfect line of statement for scrub quotes because it just sounds like right now she's just not good at video games. He goes on, imagine making a non-platformer game where jumping side to side is the most precise way to get around. Yuck emojis. And God help if you want to attack and move. I don't get it. That's 2D games. The limitation of 2D games is that you're in a 2D world where you can only move left and right. And if you're worried about attacking and moving, you don't have to just jump around. There's this thing called specials, you know, where you can attack and move in a specific direction at the same time. In most fighting games, I don't get what she's upset about. She goes on, zero people are actually capable of the kind of perfect input required to do anything outside of button mashing while relying on visual cues. You either spend hours non-stopping practicing perfect inputs to get the timings right, or are button mashing an all but name. It's ironic because she says zero people are actually capable of the kind of perfect input required, but there's actually a dude named Zero who is capable of the kind of perfect input required. I don't even know what she's saying. I don't know if Mika knows this, but fighting games are getting easier and easier compared to what they used to be. Like now, it used to be like you had to do a specific perfect frame input. Now you can kind of get away with it. They give you like leniency in your frames and your legs to make the inputs a lot easier. So no, you don't have to be perfect. And to get the timing right, you don't have to button mash. Like, the heck? She continues, no one is actually good at fighting games. They've just learned the order of buttons they should hit for whatever one character they've locked themselves into in the game and hit it over and over as fast as possible and claim victory, defeat. God, this is hurting my brain. Reading this is actually reversing my IQ. It's amazingly crazy how bad this argument is. And that's probably the worst aspect design-wise. It is unfathomable to me that an entire genre of game exists where the selling point is the amount of diversity of playable characters, but playing any more than one of them at any point reduces your gameplay to spray and pray. Huh? What are you talking about? What are you, I don't get it. What do you mean by spray and pray? That's a shooting game, bro. What are you talking about? Dear God, bro, this is torture. This is cruel and unusual punishment reading this. Oh my God. I feel sorry if you're watching this because this hurts to read. She goes on and says, compare that to racing games, which also have the prime selling point of the amount and diversity of usable vehicles, but the skills associated with each one viably translate out to any other vehicle build. Spending time with a certain build obviously makes you better with it. Okay, something that I can talk about. This doesn't seem like a bad paragraph. She's talking about, you know, racing games. She's basically saying that the time that you put, you know, modifying a car in a video game changes the output of the game. Like if you take an engine and you put a better engine in a car, then the car will probably drive faster. The only problem with this is like, I've played Mario Kart, okay? And I'm absolutely terrible with Bowser and Donkey Kong, okay? I can't play them. I've tried it. I'm a pretty decent gamer, but when it comes to like heavy characters in these games, I just fall off non-stop, okay? Whereas when I pick characters like Toad and Koopa, I don't fall. I can, you know, make it through the race, but I don't go as fast as everyone and I get lapped. But switching between vehicles isn't literally certain to handicap your ability to play at the same level the way that switching between fighters does in any fighting. It hurts. It hurts, bro. Oh my God. Yes, like I'm living proof. I'm a living example, bro. I suck when it comes to switching between karts and Mario Kart. I'm good at Mario Kart, but only with the karts that I use. But when it comes to fighting games like Smash, I can beat most people with most characters because in Smash there are fundamentals. There's fundamentals in most fighting games. And there's a lot of top players who have proven historically that they can pick any character in the game and get good enough to win with them because they have strong enough fundamentals that where they can just carry it over to different characters. Like, what you talking about, Willis? She goes on and says, and this is a genre-wide problem. Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Smash Bros, etc. Fighting games either have diversity among the characters and suffer gameplay-wise, or are incentivized to make all characters play similarly. For example, Alien from the Alien movie and game franchise could be the absolute coolest character in any fighting game, but instead, in Mortal Kombat, it's just a humanoid bipedal fighter with a tail. They had to make it play similarly to other characters for gameplay to be viable, which sacrifices all the coolest potentials of adding a literal xenomorph to the game, while making its moveset as dull as arbitrary any others, but with cool graphics. Okay. I'm gonna defend her, bro. Like, I'm gonna defend her, okay? She kind of has a point, okay? When you bring in a new character like Alien, you know, and bring it to the Mortal Kombat universe, obviously, if you press the jump button, the alien's gonna, you know, jump. It's gonna walk back and forth like... I get it, okay? Maybe there was a concept where when you bring in a character, pressing back and forth or jump does something a little bit different, I guess, is what she's trying to say, but... Okay? Trying to help? She continues, it's so effing frustrating that there's no way to make a fighting game with diverse characters without having the act of playing any character over your main completely compromise gameplay. Fighting games are just categorically unfixable in terms of game design and balance. All right, I'm getting mad. I'm getting baited. I feel like I'm getting baited. I feel like I'm getting triggered. Okay, this is literally again another scrub quotes. Okay, there are plenty of people who are able to use multiple characters in a video game and win tournaments. Actually, the whole concept is some of these people is that they use so many characters so well that they are hard to counter. Like, my brain. Oh man, I just kind of scrolled down really fast, and there's so much more. Why did she do this? Why did she write so much? Mika said, not one adult has even a single healthy relationship with another human being and enjoys playing fighting games. Okay, this is bait. I give up. This is bait. Okay, there's no way because she is a comedian. Okay, this is absolutely hilarious. Okay, hold up. Let me check her profile. This has got to be a new account, right? Joined December 2018. Oh. She's not trolling. What is this description? Consequentialist anthem? Anti-turf and imperator? I don't know what these things are. Anti-racist. Aquarius. Sapphic. Sucks at fighting games. The final boss of 2020. Like, I didn't even realize that putting anti-racist on your title is something that people do. Like... I feel like I'm gonna just go change my bio and put does not hate women on my Twitter profile going forward. She continues, but the movement in fighting games, lots of throwing up emojis. Holy crap, it's so effing bad. Trying to control where your character is in a fighting game is like throwing your crap at an industrial sized fan while getting hit by the backblast of an RPG while hanging upside down. The best I've ever seen is either Dragon Ball's Flying or Soul Calibur's 3D Dodging. In a genre where the highest quality games are Dragon Ball and Soul Calibur doesn't deserve the embarrassment of existing. Like, for crap's sake, fighting in Dragon Ball is an effing chore and shouldn't even be considered fighting as much as chasing in circles. Okay, man. Okay, look. All right, guys, look. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm about to give her the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I'm about to become Phoenix, right? Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. And I'm gonna read this, and I am going to do my best to take something from what she's saying and turn it into actual, factual, legit defense to prove that she is right and that everybody was wrong. Okay, I'm ready to take the case. All right, let's go. Mika said, and if you play Smash, you're honestly just a you're a P-file. Straight up. That crap is so effing weird to me. It's an inconsistent mess of characters from different universes with zero attempt at game balance that requires hundreds of hours of practice per character to get any enjoyment. She continues, meanwhile it has like what, 50 characters? IDK, I don't even know, because it's so effing boring that I never waste my time paying it attention. It should be a crime to market it game on its range of characters while having that kind of necessary per character time investment. I'm sorry guys, I'm losing the will to reply. Like it's I was gonna do my best, but I'm losing it. Like Jesus effing Christ, if you know the down B for every Smash character, I seriously hope you see a therapist. For your own sake and for the sake of the 9-year-olds who these games are made for. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Please. If this was a troll, this would be the best thread on the internet. This would be the best thread on the internet, but I don't think it's a troll. I think she is being legit serious. Oh God, this is good. This is good. This is gold. If improving skill at fighting enemies in video games is the enjoyment someone is looking for, Dark Souls or even Batman, Arkham Knight, or any Spider-Man game is infinitely less rage enduring and requires way less time investment. All right, Mika. Comparing fighting games to Spider-Man or Dark Souls. So she doesn't mind the difficulty of the game, but she's saying there's way less time investment. So my guess is that, you know, because when you're playing a game like Spider-Man or Batman, you're playing against computer, the AI. You can set the difficulty mode to easy. So it just sounds like she, you know, can't beat human beings. She can't because she's bad. Oh God. Okay, we're almost done. She continues, and that's not to mention games that co-center world exploration like The Witcher or Assassin's Creed. I don't even know what she's comparing. I don't even know what she's saying anymore. She continues, I'm obviously just raging out over the ones and zeros I don't like at this point, but I'm actually mind blown that anyone would spend their time in crappy fighting simulators where they could be playing a game with more control over the fights and other content. Okay, I can get behind this, okay? You know, I can get behind people hating things, you know? I can get behind people having preferences. I'm not a huge fan of coconut. I don't understand how people can like coconut. It tastes really, really weird to me. But at the same time, I do understand there's this thing called taste buds and preferences. Some people put coconut to their tongue and it is actually appealing. Their brain says, you know, my brain just does it. So I at least get that. So I just... Jesus Christ, bro. She continues, even Watch Dogs is more fun to me, and those games are but at least when I press a button, I know what it does, and it does it consistently and predictably. She continues, I cannot imagine coming home and thinking, oh, I know what sounds like fun, trying to win a competition based on my ability to reproduce a 50-button sequence completely from muscle memory. What is this go-to for this 50-button sequence, bro? What game is she talking? This isn't Marvel vs. Capcom, bro. What is she talking about, bro? These games don't require 50 buttons. Garbage statements. She continues, I'd rather just blast my mind with Xanax and build a house in Minecraft. I'm just scrolling down, guys. And for F's sakes, playing against a sweat lord who's put in thousands of hours into one of these fighting games, but hasn't ever played more than 2 of the 50 characters, LL, is objectively worse than human torture. You always just end in either a grab, throw, spiral, or bouncing up and down like a piñata without any control of your character whatsoever. How is that fun? Even for the sweet Lord Cheeto Man doing the juggling. God, they are repugnant AF. This person is so toxic. I was actually thinking about censoring this person's name, by the way, throughout the video and stuff like this. This person is hella toxic, okay? And if they want to put this statement on the internet, it's going out on the internet. I'm not telling you to go out there. Do not bully them. Do not harass this person. But this is going to be public because this has got to be put into the library and the archives of probably the worst tweets I have ever seen. This is the ultimate scrub quotes Twitter thread. All right, there's 2 more statements. When I regain control of my emotions, I'm going to look over this thread again and try to psychoanalyze and synthesize the reasons I hate fighting games into a coherent message. Might even write a Medium article. Oh, dear Lord, do not. Last post in this thread is a genuine plea. Can someone tell me one reason to play a fighting game over a racing game or Call of Duty Zombies or any 2+ player platform? Or this is a terrible question. I don't even understand what you're asking. One reason to play a fighting game? I don't know. Maybe if you're good at fighting games, you might enjoy it. It's like asking someone, why would you play chess? You know, because I might actually enjoy outthinking my opponent versus playing against a character that can't think. There you go. There's your one reason. Anyway, I'm done. That was almost torture. If you somehow made it to the end of this video, leave a like for yourself, okay? Leave a like congratulating yourself because that was absolutely torture for me. I have a headache. I have a migraine. That was the worst Twitter thread that I may have seen in my entire life. So anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, like I said, leave a like for yourself. And guys, subscribe if you guys haven't already. We hit 200,000. Again, like I said before, I'm probably going to be streaming on Twitch soon, twitch.tv/InfernoOmni. I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke most likely to celebrate us hitting 200K sometime this week, most likely, or if not early next week. So come through. I'll see you guys later. I need to take an ibuprofen and I need to lay down and I need to rest because I need to recover because my brain is feeling very terrible right now. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.